Holy shit. You've probably heard or seen some of these headlines that have been in the news lately, and I'm getting more and more questions on how it relates to life insurance companies. So this video is definitely going to be a bit longer, but if headlines like this stress you out about your financial position, then make sure you stay till the end, and I'll share some key information as it pertains to Canada. So if you're unfamiliar with the life insurance industry, you may not have heard of the Life Insurance Capital Adequacy Test, or LICAT for short. But if you're thinking about buying life insurance in Canada, it's worthwhile understanding what this test is and why it's important. Put simply, the LICAT is a measure of an insurance company's financial strength and their ability to meet their obligations to policyholders. It's a way for regulators to ensure that carriers have enough capital in reserve to cover any losses they might incur. So how is the LICAT calculated? Well, it's a complex formula that takes into account a variety of factors, including the types of insurance policies the carrier offers, the amount of risk those policies carry, and the company's overall financial health. But at its core, the LICAT is a comparison of a carrier's available capital, meaning the money they have on reserve to cover any potential losses, versus the amount of capital that's needed to meet these regulatory requirements. So why is that so important for Canada? Well, for one thing, life insurance is a heavily regulated industry in Canada, and for good reason. When you buy a life insurance policy, you're entering into a long-term financial agreement with the carrier. You're depending on that carrier to be around for years, even decades to come, and that they'll have the capacity to pay out the benefit to your beneficiaries if you were to pass away. But life insurance policies can be complex and difficult to understand, and there's always a risk that something could go wrong. Maybe a carrier experiences unexpected losses, or maybe it's hit by a natural disaster or other catastrophic events. Whatever the reason, if a carrier can't meet its obligations to its policyholders, it could have serious consequences for people who rely on that company for financial security. And that's where the LICAT comes in. By requiring carriers to meet certain standards, regulators are helping to ensure that you, as the policyholder, are protected even in the worst-case scenarios. It's a way of safeguarding the long-term financial health of the industry as a whole, giving you peace of mind that comes with knowing that your life insurance policy is backed by a strong and stable company. And at the end of Q4 in 2022, all of the major carriers in Canada had over 100% of what they needed to meet these requirements. But one of the carriers specifically, we'll call it the Blue Company, they had 150%. In the end, the LICAT is a measure of a carrier's financial strength and their ability to meet obligations with you as the policyholder. And this is why you can rest assured and have peace of mind when opening a policy for yourself and your family. So if you want to learn more about reducing your dependence on the banks for your financial future, click the link in my bio to schedule a one-on-one Zoom call with my team.